So today we will talk about content analysis. And when we talk about content analysis, we mean looking through newspapers from 1950s until now, looking through YouTube videos, looking through magazines, Time magazines about election, and see how different social phenomena like presidential debates, environmental crisis, water pollution, how people's portrayal of these issues changed from the 50s until now. Anybody know what is a microfiche? You are too young. If you go to the library, sometimes they put old, very old newspaper in the 70s, 80s on microfiche. You get a film like this transparent film and you put it in the machine, you can see old newspaper. Sometimes they are not online. You have to go to microfiche and microfilm if you want to study certain things. Presidential debates in the 30s, 40s, 50s. They store all these things in microfilms. So, you can also study movies. There are many movies about bullying, right? It's not a new thing. We can start studying bullying movies from the 60s. Then we study bullying movies on the 70s, the 80s and the 90s and the 21st century to see how the nature of bullying changed across time and context. We can analyze films. Anybody know when bullying movies started? Do we have movies before the 70s? I don't know. I did not check carefully. The ones I checked started in the 70s. And you can look at the PDF file yourself. So from these movies, we can analyze how parental involvement, how teachers' involvement, how students' relationship with teachers, authority figures in school. These are all part of the social control theory. How students' lifestyle, number of time they spend with peers, what kind of peers? This involved the theory of routinization. And how other concepts like charismatic leadership, stuff you study in Soc 100, your intro to Soc. How other concepts like marginalization, how students are marginalized in the school system. Because of that they are bullied, right? They can change over time. The nature of marginalization, they change too. Don't believe me? Go watch bullying movies in the 70s. And how concepts like cliques or subculture, how the different kinds of cliques, the nature of these different cliques, how they change over time. If we analyze movies, how concepts like racism, prejudice change over time. If we analyze movies pertaining to bullying, are we clear? My observation is that when I watch bullying movies or high school movies in the 70s, it seems that the population is more homogeneous. It doesn't really portray minorities, whether they are the victims or perpetrators. Movies in the 60s, 70s or sometimes 80s on bullying, they don't portray minorities as perpetrators or victims. But things gradually change as we move into the 90s and the 21st century. Or you can analyze newspaper articles to see if you can find any news on bullying from the 30s until now, to see whether the way people report bullying change over time and context. Are we clear? You can also analyze magazines on bullying. Are we clear? So ladies, if you want to use content analysis for your topic, you can do your analysis right away. You can analyze some movies and write that in your final research proposal. You don't need approval. You don't need to have city training to do that because it does not directly involve human beings, human subjects. Are we clear? So if you think, yeah, this is the way you want to go, you can analyze a few contents in terms of newspaper, magazines, websites, YouTube channels, movies, or whatnot right away and talk about them. Are we clear?